KTNV-TV. If you tuned in earlier, you saw our next guest in action with his unique rendition of Frank Sinatra. How did you do it?
Shh.
Because of the jukebox.
Yeah, skips in the records. But you're so young, you don't even know what skipping a record is.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yes, of course I do.
Well, nothing skips anymore. Everything's digital.
It is.
You know,
or you can even get digital copies of books online,
exactly.
like Holly's book. Everything digital. Well, Scott Record is back to talk about his latest projects. Thank you so much for being here, Scott, and sticking around.
This is great. Thank you.
Love
it's nice to be with you. I love it.
Hey, we're listening to some live music here, and you've actually ran into Ashley Redd a couple of times.
I saw these guys 2 weeks ago, and I worked in Lake Tahoe at Harris. I'm at Harris here in Vegas now. And then I saw them a year ago and 6 months ago, and every time I go up there, they're there.
So you guys go way back,
well,
right?
I think they're stalking me too.
Yeah, they're after you.
That's what Holly suggests, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you incorporate music or live music or any kind of music into your sketch?
So the improv, the history of the improv is like 3 comics. You know, one comes out, there's a feature, there's a headliner. So Bud Friedman is an old friend of mine from back in the New York days. And so I am featured there doing my own show alone.
Nice.
I mean, there is a Alex Hooper comes out and he's the MC and he does a few minutes at the beginning, but I do like 50 minutes. And so
it's a lot of talking.
It's not talking, it's all music, a lot of music.
Okay.
I do singing impressions. So they'll be all the way like way back in the 60s like Joe Cocker and all of We Are the World and all the way up to now like John Mayer and Scott Staff from Creed and Daniel Powder. So I had a bad date. Everything is going to get a little funniness.
And then you go into some talking? So like,
yeah, there's speaking impressions and, you know, I'll tell you, it's rough, you know, speaking impressions, eh? When I moved to New York years ago, Rodney, I was a bouncer and a bartender and across from Dangerfield's Club. And I went in and performed a little bit and he took me on the road for 3 years. So that was the beginning of my career.
That's amazing.
Which was kind of neat, yeah.
So tell us about some of your bigger performances. Like you performed for 4 presidents, right?
Crazy.
For presidents, yeah, for presidents. It was kind of cool to President Clinton. I just want to say this. This is the last time I'm going to say this. I did not ask Monica Lewinsky to lie in the deposition. I asked her to lie in a different position.
Whoa, daytime television, baby. Wow, that's good. You know? Who else? Let's get another
I worked 10 years with Anne Margaret.
Oh, wow.
As her opening act all over the world, which was spectacular. We were in Bloomington, Minnesota for an engagement to perform. She's Swedish. So we performed for the King and Queen of Sweden in Minnesota, in Bloomington, Minnesota. At the same day, President at the time was President Reagan, and he was in the hotel that we were. So we had Secret Service everywhere for the Swedish royalty.
You're like a really big deal.
Everything, you know. So Anne Margaret's piano player comes to my room and says, "Do you have any fruit? Do you have any fruit?" I said, "I'm not the star." She's got like a buffet and a whole bar. And I have nothing, but do you want fruit? And he goes, "Yes." So I picked up room service and he went, "Hello, room service." And I go, "Well, yes, actually, I'm in room 227 at the moment. Please don't tell anyone. But I'd like a fruit basket if you don't mind. Thank you." And then 27 seconds later, boom, there's a fruit basket. I opened the door about 4 inches. And he says, "Can I bring this in, the room service?" I said, "I'm sorry, I'm Secret Service." Thanks. Took the thing and closed the door. And I turned around to the piano player and I said, "Is there anything else you need?"
I love that story. You can check out Scott tonight through Sunday at the world famous Improv at Harris. Showtime, 8:30 nightly with additional 10 o'clock shows on Friday and Saturday. Thank you again, Scott, for being here today.
Thank you.
Life is beautiful, and so are free tickets in anticipation of the 2015 LIB Life is Beautiful Festival. Commonwealth, located in downtown Las Vegas, will host weekly ticket giveaways. Every Thursday night leading up to the festival, Commonwealth guests can win passes to the 3-day fest, valued at more than $200 each. Contestants can enter to win by writing why they believe life is beautiful on a note card. That's great. Entries will be reviewed and winners will be chosen at the end of each weekly event. The first ticket giveaway event is tonight from 7 to 9 p.m. at Commonwealth, and the event is free to attend. Again, this will run every Thursday night until the festival, which begins Friday, September 25th. Go nowhere, you hear the music. We'll be right back.